Going to find out here the GSTL, brought to you by Colin Wolf.
You were lost, apparently. You were gone, but now
it is Antigua Shipyard, the map for our Terran versus Terran. It is game number 3 in the GSTL match between Fnatic and NS Hosa. And starting to the left is the player for NS Hosa with 2 wins. 1 against Moon, 1 against Jay, both the Zergs.
NS Hosa, Salvation!
Facing a Terran right now, but looking strong so far.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. No nerve issues with this guy.
Well, right now he's of course in a position where he can take it like... He can take this pretty easy going. Like, yeah, well, I did my
He's
duty
done his
already.
job, yeah. He's up against the Fnatic player in the blue. GSL runner-up. He is...
Fnatic late call, lane!
Open season number 3, if I remember correctly.
Don't ask for sunshine with this guy.
He's only going to bring you rain, and there it is, yeah, season 3 runner-up. It was against MC in that final. Pretty cool season overall, thinking back.
Oh, look at this barracks placement.
Yeah.
We talked about his style. We talked about him being a player who really likes to be on the offensive. And now he builds this forward barracks, takes gas in his main base. Looking like a Marauder push here from Rain.
Yeah, definitely very likely. He could do something weird. Like we saw the other day against Rain, the other Rain, someone trying to lift, I believe it was, into his main base and do a proxy marauder in code S, but it didn't work. We may see something like that with the positioning of this barracks. I think he may actually just try to proxy marauder inside his main base. And since he is going for a 1 barracks expand, this is going to be pretty tough to hold, but he actually drops that tech lab on the outside.
And now Salvation should know what's coming. He saw already in the main base that there's a gas. He doesn't find a barracks, so at this point I would be really surprised if he didn't start a bunker really soon.
Yeah, he really needs to. He sends the SCV over, and he will make the bunker.
Yeah. He starts building the bunker, and now we have the first Reaper actually for Rain.
Wow.
He's not starting here with a Marauder, no, but with a Reaper. And that Reaper could actually blindside Salvation a little bit.
Yeah, because he's going to be so focused on the front of his base rather than the back. And then he may actually just transition to a Reaper expand with this as well. He's got double gas though in his main, so it's looking very unlikely of that.
And once again, the SCV trying to get into the main base. Salvation is he's basically just coming in all his bases right now, and he knows that there's a double gas. He scouted the double gas in the main base. He's trying to scout his own main base. He doesn't see the Reaper though, neither does he see the barracks. And here comes the Reaper, takes down the first SCV. The expansion will be delayed, tries to take down another one. 2 SCVs already been killed.
And most critically, they were the SCVs building structures, so he delayed the second gas, he delayed the command center.
And the factory is building right now, also being proxied. He wants to follow this up with Banshees apparently.
Yeah, he definitely does. A second Reaper may present a problem, as he's going to be in 2 places at once now.
Yeah, Rain really likes this Reaper builds, and we don't even have Heart of the Swarm yet. They don't auto-regenerate, and they don't have Vision of the High Ground just yet, but still, the weapon of choice for the Fnatic player.
He actually waits for the second Reaper, which is really cool. He's going to get a third one, and he's going Hellions. He's going to do a Hellion drop follows up. This actually is a little bit reminiscent of what Boxer has shown in the past, where you go medevac Reaper, and if your opponent's low, he's getting Reaper speed.
Oh god, I love it. He's going for the Reaper speed as well.
He has been scouted now.
Yeah, he has been scouted, and the SCV has been killed. This is actually SCV number 3 that has been taken out by Rain. The harvester count right now is 19 to 22 in Rain's favor, and he actually just flies the factory now over to his opponent's main base in order to build the Hellions right there and bait a few Marines out to attack him.
Yeah, he's making a bunker here. He's starting to realize what's going on.
Yes,
vision, yep. And they still have their anti-building attack. This bunker is not long for this world. He's going to actually stop barracks production here, blast that bunker down, no cancel. And
he can actually take those Marines.
He can. If he micros correctly, he loses 1 Reaper, but the medevac is going to be started now. It's started, so he can actually regenerate the health on these Reapers.
Look at this build, 16 harvesters against 25. This is actually becoming such a cool game.
Oh, and look at this, so well controlled using, the barracks, or rather the factory for Vision. He takes out the last Marine. That's the last one.
This is it.
I think he's done, and the Hellion pops out.
The Hellion pops out, he has the Reapers. Speed will be done very soon.
He even has a second Hellion on the low ground he can fall back to if the SCVs all come to pull. And that's what he has to do. He's got no other options here. Here they come.
This is it. He needs to go in, and speed is done for the
And the
Reapers.
medevac is out.
He's trying to take down the... Oh, he takes down the Hellion!
Oh, this is it. GG! Fnatic really needed this, and Rain came through with a unique strategy.
Rain delivered.
He really did, man. He brings Fnatic onto the scoreboard now at their first point.
He rained down hell on his opponent.
That was a pretty cool build that we just witnessed.
Yeah, that was really cool. Even though it was scouted that there was a proxy, Rain is able to pull this off. No Marauders, he's going for the Reapers. At the same time, the follow-up, pretty cool, pretty unique. Even Reaper speed, something that he didn't need in the end.
Yeah. I mean, that was well practiced. It was quite obvious that this is a map choice build that he chose, and everything really came through. Oz giving him a hug there. Great to see that team camaraderie. Now, what does Eneshosa do next? They've got to show their first player pick.
Do you know what I want to see? I want to see Rain and Heart of the Swarm right now. Man, this guy loves his Reapers, and when Heart of the Swarm is out, just
And
think
they
about
have
what
those
he could do.
combat drugs, man. Oh, man.
The patch changes were announced today, and when Rain saw them, he probably jumped up and down the apartment. He's like, yay, finally!
Yeah, you know, the question becomes, I actually haven't been able to play since the new patch. I'm actually, the one thing I'm concerned about is if Reapers can see up high ground, what if you do a Marauder push and the Reaper can spot the high ground? That could be pretty tough for Pros players to hold, I think. And even Zergs, you know, if you have vision, you can do a lot more things against them.
Yeah, I haven't played the beta with the new changes yet either. When I saw the patch, I was basically out of time to actually play. So I'm not quite sure how much vision they actually have, but that's something that I'm going to find out as soon as we come back from the GSTL.
Yeah, I'm going to jump right. As soon as this is done, I get on the train, I get home. I'm going to play Heart of the Swarm. I'm going to play all night.
But that's actually like, I mean, I really loved this build.
Yeah, it was great. It was so well executed.
It was really well done, and he wanted to start things off with a bang against Eneshosa here. Wants to show them, okay guys, playtime is over. Now we're getting serious. One here hugging his player, hugging Rain, and Rain in good spirits after his first win.
Yep. Eneshosa player sneaked in there.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see his face, man.
They didn't really announce it, did they?
It's like a new player, Eneshosa Spooky. And coming out here, of course, this is Brave. This is our Protoss player for Eneshosa. You know, one of the newer ones. It's not Sage San.
It was actually their starting player in the battle against LGIM, and he lost against First.
Yeah, as soon as he was shown, man, he went a hit again. I don't think he's very good on camera. He's like a little bit nervous.
But guys, before we head into the next match, we are having a 5-minute break. Then we will start with the Terran versus Protoss. Fnatic with 1 point and Eneshosa with 2. And we'll be back after a short break in GSTL, Fnatic versus Eneshosa.